Well, the sun shines at the Dransfield. Can it shine on North Ferriby? 2 wins in the last 2. Can they make it 3 out of 3 against a Consett side bang in form? It's a team that remains unchanged, with the exception of one notable name. Lewis Dennison back in the side after being out of the squad in that win up at Dunston. But take a look at number 16, back from Australia. And I'm sure the crowd will be itching for a sight of that long throw-in. Yes, he's back. We're talking about Josh Dennett, of course. So, throw-in in front of the railway end. It's around 20 minutes gone here at the Dransfield. Just breaks into the box. Ferriby try and clear the lines. And it's a bit of a struggle for them to do so. Breaks to Shaw, nudged off the ball by Walters, and it's a penalty to Consett. Clumsy challenge by Jack Walters. And the visitors have the chance to take the lead. You'll see on the replay, ball thrown into the box. Ferriby have a couple of bites at the cherry to try and clear their lines. Drops to Shaw. And then you see the nudge in by Walters. Referee points straight to this pot. And Ferriby can have no arguments. Lining up to take the penalty. Consett's top scorer, Isaac Walker. He's scored 5 already this season. So, Walker against Bottomley. Bottomley saves. And you've got to say, that is not the greatest penalty that Isaac Walker will take. Still all square. And Ferriby, well, they have the chance to breathe again. Ball breaks. Cadman plays a ball forwards, looking for the run of Tarberton. Tarberton up against the defender. He's going to just drop that back to Whiteley. Whiteley back into Tarberton once again. One-on-one with the defender. Tarberton, that's a lovely cross into the box. And that's a good header, and that's a fine save. Lovely cross by Levi Tarberton. Lewis Dennison, little flicked header, forcing the keeper into a fine save. And just as Consett miss a penalty, Ferriby go up the other end and nearly score a goal of their own. Still all square at the Dransfield. So, corner comes in. And there goes Tilsey. And that's not far away from the skipper. But still on as even as we head towards half-time. Whiteley, tackled by the Consett defence, out for a throw-in just over the halfway line. Ferriby making inroads. Both teams still looking for that first goal. So Ainsley, little throw into Cadman. Cadman beats one player. Then a second. Breaks out to Whiteley, and still Josh Whiteley, and still Josh Whiteley. Wow, that's a double chance. Oh, there goes Cadman, and that's not far away. Turned over the top. Ferriby really knocking on the door, and it was a vicious shot by James Cadman. Whiteley's taken up a more central role today, and you can tell that the pace is really given the Consett defence things to think about. As he ran towards him, ball broke to Cadman. It's a corner. Corner gets whipped in. Cleared away by the Consett defence. Ball played forward once again. And cleared once again. As far as Tarberton. Tarberton has a shot. Hit against the defender. Safely back in the arms of the Consett keeper. 3 minutes to half-time. Ball now with Walters. It's going to clear long. Drops into the Consett half. Taken down. And the opposition slow the pace down. Almost a walking pace, to be honest with you. Drop to Walters once again. It's caught that a little bit too high. Drops now at the heart of the defence. Ferriby ready to clear the lines. Ball now with Kirk. Oh, that's an error by Kirk. It's going to drop with Walker. Going to drop it onto his left foot. And Isaac Walker has opened the scoring for Consett. An uncharacteristic error on the edge of the box by Louis Kirk. But Isaac Walker, that's his 6th of the season. See it once again. Just drops to Kirk. He does get the opportunity to clear it. Just trying to pass it out to Walters. Walker brings it forward on his right foot, onto his left, his favoured foot, and past Bottomley. It's a timely goal for the opposition. Not a great one for Ferriby. Coming up to half-time here at the Dransfield. It's North Ferriby 0. Consett 1. Searching ball looking for Cadman. It's cleared by the Consett defence. Ball played in and another challenge in by the skipper. Having a good game at the moment. Breaks to Thacker on this right-hand side. Thacker looking for the run of Josh Whiteley. Long search across by Whiteley. Finds Walters. Finds Dennison. Finds Smith's knee. And it's in. An own goal. But Chris Boulder, doesn't matter how they come. It's an equaliser for Ferriby. And it all came from that long searching cross from Josh Whiteley. Header in by Walters. Dennison making a nuisance of himself. And then it came off Calvin Smith's knee. Over the line. Referee checked with his linesman. Goal for Ferriby. They're back in it. It's 1-1 on the hour here at the Dransfield. So, ball played short and played in to Whiteley, and still Josh Whiteley. Whiteley into the box. Oh, penalty. Well, when Josh Whiteley is marauding like that, there's only one thing on his mind, and that's a goal. And the only way to stop him is to bring him down, and that's what's happened. You see him into the area, hacked down, penalty to Ferriby. It's Whiteley to take it. Whiteley. Goal! Josh Whiteley puts Ferriby into a 2-1 lead on 62 minutes. And who'd have thought that on the hour? That Ferriby would score 2 goals in 2 minutes. 2-1. Throw in. Ferriby hassle. Walters in there, and so is Cadman. Thacker breaks it up. There's Tilsley. Plays the ball back to Roma. Roma's going to look to play the long ball out to Cadman once again. Just drops short. So it's going to break with Whiteley. Trying to find Dennett. And the ball out for a throw in. And you know what's going to happen here. I think it's the moment that Ferriby fans have been waiting for. If you're a regular watcher to North Ferriby Live and you're a regular listener to North Ferriby Live, I think you know what's going to happen next. There goes the throw in. It finds the forehead of Dennison. It finds Walters. It's a goal for Ferriby. And the Exocet missile of a throw-in from Josh Dennett causes all kinds of problems. Flicking from Dennison. Walters deadly from 2 yards. There's daylight now between the Villagers and the Steelmen. 3-1. So, Consett kickoff. Can they get back into this? It's going to break to them right now. Ball played forward. Cut out by Roma. Ferriby clear their defence once again. Header played forward. And they say that you're never so susceptible to an equaliser or a goal than when you're in the lead. Now Ferriby, wide open at the back, and a chance and a goal for Will Shaw. So within a minute, it's 3-2. A crazy 10 minutes here at the Dransfield. Ferriby saw 3 in 9 minutes, and now a second for Consett. A good finish by Shaw, bottom corner past Bottomley. Nothing he could do about that. It's 3-2. So a minute to go, and that goal by Will Shaw setting up a grandstand finish. Can Ferriby keep their lead intact? But it doesn't look like it, because here comes Walker. Walker one-on-one with Bottomley and scores! Heartbreak for Ferriby. Delight for Consett. It's 3-3. It's a lovely turn. And there was only one thing on Walker's mind as he headed towards that 6-yard box, and that was to fire it low and hard past Bottomley into the bottom corner. All square as we hit injury time.
Yeah, I think we have to take the positives from today. I think, we started the game really well, to be fair, and I think the opening exchanges were all us, and we put a lot of pressure on them. We had a few good moments. We didn't quite capitalise, and they came into the half a little bit, and probably deservedly went in front. And we were a little bit, I suppose, disappointed with some of our actions within the first half, which we addressed at half time. And like you said, I think the positives were, we came out second half and we looked like a team that was really hungry to go out and get ourselves in front, which we did really, really well. And obviously the disappointing thing for us is from a 3-1 position up at home, we'd expect to see the game out, but that's football sometimes, and these things happen, and we have to take the positives, and that we weren't quite bang at it in certain things today. We've got a point at the end of the day.
I think also, if you looked at the fixture list back in July, I think 7 points in 2 weeks, you'd have definitely settled for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course, when you look back at that and over the last 2 away games we've had, and to take 6 points and then obviously add the point today, it becomes 7 out of 9, which is a good return. I think obviously the thing for us today we'd have to have a look at is, from a 3-1 position where we're winning at home, we need to kind of see the game out a little bit better. And yes, these things happen in games, and these errors happen. We're only human at the end of the day, so these things happen. But I think it's, we should have done enough to see the game out today. So we've got to take the positives, and 7 from 9 is a good return.
And fat margins as well. I mean, the header from Lewis Dennison in the first half, the chance from James Cadman in the second half, they go either side of the keeper, and it's 4-2 and it's game over.
Yeah, big moments in games obviously change games, and they could say the same thing with the penalty that Ben saved in the first half. So it works both ways, and yes, there were key opportunities at key times in the game, but they didn't quite get it and we didn't quite get it. So at the end of the day, you look at it and you think maybe a draw is a fair result.